Now, how funny was that? That's Dave McDowell. Dave is the master of our UCC program. He helps us teach the secure party process. And these bonds that we're going to be going over tonight are actually Dave's bonds. Dave took several, I believe it was several years to perfect these bonds. And so we are using them in different ways. We use these bonds for court processes. We use these bonds for family court matters. We use these bonds to secure automotive coverage, corporate business coverage, and things of that nature. So I know that you guys have been anxious and have been wanting to get into this. You waited a long time for everybody else to join. So we're going to start with something simple. I'm going to change my screen share, and Dave, you can take over when I do this. I'm going to change my screen share to the surety bond. Now, I'm going to give you just a little bit of information about this surety bond, and then I'm going to let Dave take over. What this bond is used for is to allow you pretty much to have the same information in the record as a bail bond would use to get you out of jail. Okay? So this bond has been used. I have this bond on the record. There's many other students that work with us that have this bond on the record. So Dave, can you give them a little heads up as to what this bond is used for and a couple aspects about the bond? Making these bonds are very easy because there's just a form to fill out. So that's all you do is you fill in your information. We run it through the service, create it for you, and the bond gets emailed back to you, usually within 24 to 48 hours and sometimes less. So, Dave, can you talk to them a little bit about this surety bond?
Yeah, first of all, before we get started, I want to thank everyone for coming out. My name is David McDowell. I'm 77 years old. And please, folks, don't get mad with me, but I have got a tremendous, bad headache. And noise makes it get that much worse. So please keep your mic muted unless you're asking a question because I can't deal with all that background noise. If it gets too bad, I'm just going to have to figure it out. I'm going to try my best to get the thing and tell you what you need to know. Surety bond is for, just like she said, just like going to a bail bondsman and putting up property or something to get a bond when you don't have to do that. You buy this bond and you file it in the county where you live, and it becomes a public record if you ever get arrested or need to have anything for a bond. You already have it in your county recorder, and you can pull it up, and they got to let you go because it's just as good a bond as anything that the bail bondman put up. You can make it for any amount of money that you want to make it for. But usually a $21 silver bond is all you really need because no court can adjudicate against real silver. And legal lawful money in the United States is gold and silver. They took it off the market, but you can still use a $21 silver bond. And you can put this, like I say, into the county recorder and have it there. And you can put the date to expire 20, 5 or whatever. It don't make no difference. There's no such time and date that you have to put on it for an expiration date. You put anything you want. You put it for 100 years. So you always have a bond up there in case you get in any kind of trouble. You can post that bond and walk free. That's what a surety bond is all about. And like she has said, I've created these bonds, probate bond, $21 bond, insurance bond, a corporate bond, a bond to pay off medical bills, just a bond for about anything you want to do. You just got to know how to use them. First off, in order to use these bonds, you need a UCC file and you need a uh, what you call it, a birth certificate registered with the United States Treasury because everything on these bonds is backed up by your Treasury account. And if you don't have it, then basically it's worthless because you're writing a rubber check on account that you don't have. Like the auto bond is the insurance bond. There's no such thing as insurance. They want you to believe that garbage. But the law specifically says that you must have financial responsibility. It doesn't say a damn word about insurance. So you create a bond called an auto bond, and it's for $10 million. But you've got to have an account with the United States Treasury in order to back up that bond. Otherwise, you're writing rubber checks.